You stand on the edge of the jagged cliff. The wind bites at your exposed skin. It smells of ozone and ancient dust. You look down into the swirling mist. You hold a sunrise in your pocket. Not literally, of course. That would burn your pants right off. But you hold the time of a sunrise. You captured the essence of a new day. The galaxy waits above you. The stars seem hungry tonight. They want to see what a human will do. You are about to make a deal. This is not a simple handshake. This involves the fabric of reality. You take a deep breath. The air is thin here. You pull the glowing orb from your pocket. It pulses with warm orange light. This is your currency. You offer it to the void. You wait for a response. The silence stretches out. It feels heavy on your shoulders. Then you hear it. A low hum vibrates in your boots. The mist parts slowly. You see the landing pad below. It is gray and scarred. This is the Hidden Covenant, a colony lost to normal maps. People whisper about this place. They say deals happen here, deals that change history. You walk down the narrow path. The rocks are sharp. You scuff your boots. You hope the cobbler back home is good. You reach the settlement. It looks abandoned, but you know better. You feel eyes on your back. They are not human eyes. You adjust your jacket. You try to look brave. Acting is half the job anyway. You turn a corner. A building sits there. It is made of black metal. It seems to absorb the light. You push the heavy door open. Inside is the machine. It sits in the center of the room. It hums a low note. It sounds like a sleeping cat the size of a bus. This is the mirror engine. It reflects everything. You step closer to it. You see your reflection in the polished surface. But it is not just your face. You see your heartbeat. You see the blood moving in your veins. The light from the engine is strange. It is not white or yellow. It looks like time itself. You want to touch it. The air gets very cold. You keep your hands to yourself. A voice booms out from the shadows. It sounds like rocks grinding together. It is an elder one. You pause to let the name sink in. These beings are old. Older than dirt. Older than the stars, maybe. The voice warns you. It says power has a cost. You nod slowly. You expected a warning. It is like reading the terms of service. Nobody actually reads them. But you listen this time. The elder one steps forward. It is tall and thin. Its skin looks like bark. It points a long finger at you. It tells you the price is high. You check your pocket again. The sunrise is still there. You are ready to pay. The machine flares to life. A gate opens up behind it. It looks like a tear in the sky. Purple light spills out. It is beautiful and scary. You feel a strong pull. It drags at your boots. Gravity goes sideways. You grab a metal railing. The unknown world is right there. It wants you to visit. You take a breath. You let go of the rail. You fall into the purple light. The sensation is wild. It feels like falling up. Your stomach does a flip. You land on solid ground. You stand up and brush off your knees. You are somewhere new. The sky here is green. 2 moons hang above you. This is the place of the midnight trade. It is always night here. The market stalls float in the air. Aliens sell dreams in jars. You see a merchant with 3 heads. He offers you a miracle. The price is steep. 1 day of your life. Just 24 hours. It seems cheap. You hand over the day. You feel lighter. A bit younger maybe. Or maybe just emptier. The merchant smiles. All 3 mouths grin at once. It is unsettling. He hands you a small box. This is your first miracle. You put it in your pack. You look around for more deals. He hands you a scroll next. It is long and made of light. It lists things humans cannot do. Fly without ships. Speak to stars. Eat spicy food without regret. Okay, maybe not that last one. You read the list carefully. The power calls to you. You see a specific entry. It can rewrite history. Your history. You realize the potential. You could change everything. You could save lost friends. You could fix old mistakes. The scroll glows in your hand. It feels warm. It feels like hope. You roll it up tight. You keep it safe. Something shifts in the sky. Ships appear on the radar. They are dark shapes. They make no sound. They drift past the nebula. They are the Silent Armada. That is a cool name for a bad group. They want the scroll. They want the mirror engine. You see their cannons turn. They aim right at you. You are one person. They are a fleet. The odds are bad. Humans love bad odds. You check your gear. You have the box and the scroll. You have your wits. That will have to be enough. You find cover behind a rock. You remember your promise. You swore to protect Earth. But the scroll tempts you. You could fix your own life. You could save your lost dog. You could save everyone. The promise cracks in your mind. Your head hurts. It is a big headache. You must choose selfishness or sacrifice. It is a classic dilemma. The ships get closer. You can see their markings. They look like jagged teeth. You look at the scroll. You look at the sky. You know what you have to do. You just do not want to do it. A light shines ahead. It cuts through the dark. It comes from a crystal conduit. An oracle lives inside. She sees the future, or futures, plural. She shows you two paths. One is fire and ruin, the other is quiet peace. But peace has a price. You watch the visions. They play like movies. You see yourself fall. You see yourself rise. You hate spoilers, but you need this one. The oracle looks at you. Her eyes are pure light. She does not speak. She points to the path of fire. It is the harder road. Your borrowed time runs out. The sunrise you traded is fading. You feel weak. Your hands shake. The universe waits. It holds its breath. The silence is loud. You check your watch. It does not help. Time is relative here, and relatives can be annoying. You have minutes left. You must act now. You stand up. You face the ships. You draw the power from the box. It hums in your hand. You feel the energy surge. It hurts a little. That means it is working. The stars align overhead. They look like a lock. You are the key. The merchant returns. He floats down to you. He wants the final payment. He wants your memory of home. You weigh the cost. To save the world, you must forget it. That is the deal. It is cruel. It is unfair. You look at the armada. You look at the scroll. You take a breath. You nod to the merchant. He takes the memory. You feel a piece of you vanish. It leaves a cold spot. Light explodes from your hands. It is bright and pure. It blinds the sensors of the fleet. The armada scatters. They run like scared rabbits. The worlds sing out. You hear music in the void. It is a victory song, but you feel cold. You won. Everyone is safe, but you feel a gap, a hole in your mind. The shadow lingers. You wait for the whisper. It does not come. You are alone in the light. You did it. You saved them all. You fly back to the start. The sky looks familiar. But you do not know why. You see a blue planet. It spins slowly. You land the ship. The grass is green. The air is sweet. You walk out. People cheer for you. They call you a hero. You smile and wave. You carry the miracles. They are heavy. They sit in your heart like stones. You see faces you should know, but they are strangers now. This is the price you paid. Stories spread fast. They tell of a boy. He traded days for us. He gave up his time. The universe remembers. Stars twinkle his name. Humans are strange. We trade life for hope. We make deals with the dark, and we win. We always win. That is the human way. You look up at the night sky. You see the sunrise you traded. It shines on a distant world. You are the legend now. You are the boy who traded days, and the galaxy is grateful. You walk through the crowd. They pat your back. They shake your hand. You feel the warmth of their gratitude. It fills the cold spot a little. You find a quiet bench. You sit down. You watch the sunset on this world. It is a beautiful sight. The colors are rich, purple and gold. You close your eyes. You listen to the wind. It whispers your name. It tells you that you did good. You believe it. For a moment, you believe it. A child walks up to you. He holds a toy ship. He looks at you with big eyes. He asks if the stories are true. You look at the toy. It looks like the silent armada. You smile at the boy. You tell him yes. You tell him about the trade. You tell him about the cost. He listens intently. He does not understand the cost. He only sees the glory. That is the blessing of youth. You ruffle his hair. You tell him to keep his days. The sun dips below the horizon. The stars come out. They look friendly tonight. You recognize a few constellations. You trace them with your finger. The merchant is gone. The elder, one, is silent. The rift gate is closed. You are just a human again. But you are a human with a secret. You know what lies beyond the veil. You know the price of a miracle, and you would pay it again. That is the scary part. You would do it all again. You stand up. You stretch your legs. It is time to go. You do not know where. Home is a concept you lost, but the road is open. The galaxy is vast. There are other worlds. Other deals to be made. You check your pockets. They are empty. No more sunrises to trade. But you have your time now. The time you have left. You will use it well. You start walking. The path ahead is dark, but you are not afraid. You have seen darker things. You have stared down a fleet. You have bartered with monsters. A dark path is nothing. It is just a walk. You whistle a tune. It is a song from the victory. It echoes in the quiet night. You are the boy who traded days, and you are finally free. The universe watches you go. It respects you. It fears you a little. That is good. Fear keeps you safe. You reach the spaceport. Ships hum on the tarmac. They are ready to fly. You buy a ticket. You do not care where it goes. Anywhere is fine. You board the ship. You find a seat by the window. You look out at the void. It looks back. It winks at you. You wink back. You are partners now. You and the void. You share a secret history. The engines roar to life. You feel the push of gravity. The ship lifts off. You watch the ground recede. The people are small dots. The city is a patch of light. You leave it all behind. You are a traveler, a drifter in the stars. You close your eyes. You dream of sunrises. You dream of the ones you kept. You dream of the ones you gave away. They were beautiful days, worth every second. You sleep without fear. You have earned your rest. You wake up later. The ship is in warp. The stars are streaks of light. A stewardess offers you water. You take it. You say thank you. She smiles. She does not know who you are. To her, you are just a passenger. Seat 4B. That is nice. It is simple. You drink the water. It tastes like recycled air, but it is wet. It helps. You look at the screen in front of you. It shows the news. They are talking about the event, the day the Armada ran. Experts think it was a solar flare. They try to explain it with science. They use charts and graphs. You laugh softly. Let them have their charts. The truth is stranger. The truth is magic. You turn off the screen. You do not need the news. You lived the news. You made the news. You lean back. You think about the scroll. You wonder who has it now. Maybe the merchant took it back. Maybe it burned up. It does not matter. It is gone. The power is gone. You are just flesh and bone. Fragile, weak. But you are alive. That is the biggest miracle. You survived the trade. Most do not. The elder, one, said that. Most burn out. You are special, or just lucky. Luck is a skill too. The ship drops out of warp. You are at a station. It is a busy hub. Aliens and humans mix here. It smells of food and fuel. You get off the ship. You walk the promenade. You see a shop selling trinkets. They have models of the Armada ships. They are popular toys. You pick one up. It feels cheap. Plastic. The real ones were cold metal. You put it back. You do not need souvenirs. You have the scars. You find a bar. It is dim and smoky. A jazz band plays in the corner. The sax player has 4 arms. He plays 2 horns at once. It is impressive. You order a drink. Something strong. The bartender nods. He has a scar on his face. He looks tough. He pours you a green liquid. You drink it. It burns. It is good. You feel the warmth spread. You relax. A man sits next to you. He looks tired. He wears a pilot's uniform. He talks about the long haul. He complains about the pay. You nod. You listen. It is nice to hear normal problems. Money, bosses, schedule. These are small things, manageable things. You envy him. He does not know the weight of a world. He just knows his route. You buy him a drink. He thanks you. He asks your name. You tell him a fake one. Starborn, you say. A joke only you get. He laughs. He thinks it is a call sign. You let him think that. You talk for a while. You talk about engines. You talk about gravity wells. You sound like an expert. He is impressed. He asks if you fly. You say you used to. You say you retired. He says you look too young to retire. You say the miles are hard. He nods. He understands that. Space ages you. It stretches you out. You leave the bar. You walk to the observation deck. You look at the galaxy map. It is huge. Billions of stars. Each one a sun. Each one has days. So many days. An infinite supply. You traded one. Just one. It seems small now, but it was everything then. It was the lever that moved the world. You touch the glass. You trace a line to a distant sector. Maybe you will go there. You feel a vibration. Your pocket hums. You freeze. You check your pocket. It is empty. Just lint. It was a phantom feeling. A memory of the orb. You let out a breath. You are jumpy. That's normal. PTSD is real. Even for heroes. Especially for heroes. You need time. You have time. You have the rest of your life. You will heal. Eventually. You watch a ship dock. It is a freighter. It looks beat up. Rust on the hull. It reminds you of the hidden covenant. Things that endure are often ugly. They wear their history. You like that. You are a bit ugly inside now. A bit rusted. But you endure. You are still here. You survived the fire. You are tempered steel. You walk back to the terminals. You look at the departures. Dozens of places. Exotic names. Vega Prime. New Terra. The Drift. You pick one at random. Siren's Call. Sounds dangerous. You like it. You buy the ticket. You have credits left. Enough for a while. You do not need much. You are low maintenance. You head to the gate. The waiting area is full. Families, businessmen, soldiers. You watch them. They live their lives. They worry about luggage. They worry about delays. They do not know how close they came. They do not know the edge. You stood on the edge for them. You looked down. You did not blink. You feel a surge of pride. Not vanity, just pride. You did your job. You board the next ship. It is smaller, cleaner. You find your seat. You buckle in. The captain speaks. His voice is calm. He welcomes you aboard. He talks about flight time. You close your eyes. You let the hum of the ship soothe you. It is a lullaby, a song of travel. You are moving. That is what matters. Stagnation is death. Motion is life. You sleep. You dream of the oracle. She smiles this time. She shows you a new path, a path of discovery. You see yourself laughing. You see yourself building. It is a good dream. You wake up smiling. The ship is landing. You look out. Siren's Call is an ocean world. Water everywhere. Blue and vast. It looks peaceful. You disembark. The air is salty. It smells of brine. You breathe it in. It clears your head. You walk to the customs desk. The officer scans your ID. He pauses. He looks at you. He frowns. System error, he says. No history found. You smile. The merchant took your memory. He took your history too. You are a ghost. You are a blank slate. Try again, you say. He taps the console. It beeps. There we go, he says. Welcome to Siren's Call. He stamps your pass. You walk through. You are free. Truly free. No past to bind you, only the future. You walk out into the sunlight. It is bright. It is warm. It is a new day. A day you earned. A day you kept. You walk to the water's edge. Waves crash on the shore. They have a rhythm. In, out, like breathing. You sit on the sand. You watch the horizon. A boat sails by. It has red sails. It looks stark against the blue. You pick up a shell. It is spiraled. Perfect math. Nature is amazing. You put the shell in your pocket. A new treasure. You think about the elder ones. Do they watch you still? Probably. They are voyeurs. They like the show. You hope they enjoyed it. You gave a good performance. You stood your ground. You did not flinch. You proved them wrong. Humans are not just fleeting sparks. We burn bright. We leave marks. We trade days for miracles. You feel hunger. Real hunger. You find a food stall. They sell fish on sticks. It smells great. You buy two. You eat them walking. They are spicy. You regret nothing. You wipe your mouth. You feel human. Simple pleasures. Food. Sun. There. These are the real miracles. We just forget them. We chase the big things. We miss the small things. You find a hotel. It is cheap. The sign flickers. Sea view, it says. You check in. The room is small. The bed is lumpy. But the window opens. You can hear the sea. That is enough. You unpack your bag. You have few clothes. You have the shell. You have the toy ship. That is your inventory. It is a light load. You lie on the bed. You stare at the ceiling. A fan spins, round and round, marking time. You do not fear time anymore. You respect it. It is a currency. You spend it wisely now. No more wasting hours. No more doom scrolling. You will live. You will really live. Every second counts. You learn that the hard way. Night falls. The moons rise. They reflect on the water. It is a double path of light. You go to the window. You lean out. The air is cool. You hear music from a bar down the street. Laughter. Life. You decide to join them. You put on your jacket. You check the mirror. You look tired, but your eyes are clear. You look ready. You walk down the street. The town is alive. Neon lights buzz. People dance in the street. It is a festival, a celebration of the tide. You join the dance. You do not know the steps. It does not matter. You move to the beat. You laugh. A girl spins you around. She has blue hair. She smiles. You smile back. You are part of the flow. You dance until you are breathless. You buy a drink. You toast the moons. You toast the tide. You toast the boy you were. He is gone. You are the man who remains. You are stronger. You are wiser. You are alive. And that is enough. That is everything. You finish your drink. You feel the buzz. You walk back to the hotel. The streets are quieter now. The party is dying down. You feel peace. A deep, quiet peace. You enter your room. You leave the window open. You want to hear the sea. You lie down. You close your eyes. You drift off. No dreams tonight. Just sleep. Deep, restful sleep. The sleep of the just. Morning comes. The sun hits your face. You wake up. You stretch. Your bones crack. You feel good. You shower. The water is hot. You scrub off the salt. You dress. You pack your bag. You are moving on. Siren's call was nice, but you have itchy feet. The galaxy is big. You want to see it all. You go to the port. You check the board. A ship is leaving for the core. The center of everything. Bright lights, big cities, sounds fun. You buy a ticket. You wait for the ship. You watch the people. You wonder about their stories. Everyone has a story. Maybe they traded days too. Maybe they have secrets. The ship arrives. It is sleek, silver, fast. You board. You find your seat. You look out the window. You say goodbye to the ocean. You say goodbye to the blue girl. You are leaving, but you take the memory. This one you keep. The merchant cannot have this one. It is yours. You smile. You are collecting moments. The ship launches. You feel the G-force. It pushes you back. You love it. The feeling of power. The feeling of speed. You are starborn again. You are a traveler of the void. You look at the stars. They look like diamonds on velvet. You want to touch them. You know you cannot, but you can fly among them. You think of the rift gate, the purple light, the pull of the unknown. You miss it a little, the thrill, the danger. Normal life is safe, but it's a bit dull. You crave the edge. You know you will find it again. Trouble has a way of finding you. Or maybe you find it. It's a mutual attraction. You are the boy who traded days. The name sticks in your head. It's a good title, a hero's title. You wear it like armor. It protects you. It defines you. You are not just a number. You are a legend. Even if no one knows, you know. The stars know. That's what counts. You close your eyes. You rest. The journey is long. You read a book. It's a history of the core. Wars, treaties, kings. It seems petty. You saw the real power. The mirror engine. The oracle. These kings are children playing with toys. You have touched the fire. You have seen the source. You are enlightened. You put the book down. You talk to a fellow traveler, an old woman. She knits a scarf. It is long and colorful. She tells you it is for her grandson. She tells you about him. He wants to be a pilot. You smile. You tell her to encourage him. You tell her the sky is the limit. She smiles. She gives you a cookie. It is sweet. Homemade. You eat the cookie. It tastes like childhood. It tastes like safety. You thank her. You feel a pang of loss. You miss your grandmother. You miss her cookies. But that life is gone. You traded it. You have to accept that. You cannot look back. Only forward. Forward is where the adventure is. The ship arrives at the core. It is a massive station, the size of a moon. It glows with light. Thousands of ships dock here. It is a hive, a swarm. You feel the energy. It vibrates in the deck plates. You grab your bag. You are ready. You step off the ship. You merge with the crowd. You are one of many, but you are unique. You carry the secret. You carry the weight. You walk with purpose. You have a destiny. You do not know what it is yet, but you will find it. You are the seeker, the trader, the survivor. You look up at the artificial sky. It mimics a sunset. It is pretty, but it is fake. You know the real thing. You walk into the city. The lights are blinding. The noise is deafening. You love it. It is life. Messy, loud, chaotic life. You dive in. You swim in the current. You are a shark in the water. You are a lion in the grass. You are ready for anything. The galaxy throws its worst. You catch it. You find a place to eat. A noodle bar. It's crowded. You squeeze in. You order a bowl. It is hot, spicy. You eat. You sweat. You feel alive. You watch the cook. He moves fast. A master of his craft. You respect that. Mastery is rare. You strive for it. You want to master your life. You finish eating. You pay. You tip well. The cook bows. You bow back. Respect. You walk out. The city calls you. You listen. You hear the rhythm. You find the beat. You walk to it. You are dancing again. A slow dance with fate. You lead. You follow. You spin. You pass a shop window. Televisions play. They show the Armada again. The experts are still talking. They have new theories. Magnetic storms. Mass hallucinations. You laugh. Fools. They look for logic in magic. They will never find it. The answer is not in a book. It is in the heart. It is in the sacrifice. You keep walking. You find a park. Artificial trees. Holographic birds. It is nice. Calm. You sit on a bench. You watch a couple walk by. They hold hands. They look happy. You feel a twinge. You are alone, but you are not lonely. You have your memories. You have your mission. To live. You look at your hand. The lines on your palm. They tell a story. The lifeline is broken. Then it starts again. Stronger. Deeper. You trace it. You made that break. You chose it. You are the architect of your fate. You built this life, brick by brick, day by day. You see a fountain. Water sprays up. It changes color. Red, blue, green. You watch it, hypnotic. You throw a coin in. You make a wish, not for a miracle. You have had enough of those. You wish for a good meal, a soft bed, a friend, simple things, the best things. You stand up. You are ready to go. Where? Who knows? That is the fun part, the mystery. You embrace it. You hug the unknown. You are the boy who traded days, and you have plenty left. You will spend them all, every single one. You will buy joy. You will buy sorrow. You will buy life. You walk into the crowd. You disappear. Just another face. But if you look close, if you look in the eyes, you see the light, the reflection of the mirror engine, the glow of the sunrise. It is there, burning, eternal. You are the spark. You are the fire. You are the story, and the story never ends. You keep walking. The city swallows you, but you do not drown. You swim, you soar, you live. The end. Or maybe just the beginning. Who can say? Only time. And you know all about time. You traded for it. You own it. It is yours. Forever. The boy who traded days. That is you. And you are magnificent. The galaxy spins. The stars burn. The void waits. You are ready. You take the first step. And then the next. And the next. You are walking on sunshine. You are walking on starlight. You are walking home, wherever that is. You will know it when you find it. Until then, you walk. And you smile. Because you can. Because you won. Because you are. You are the miracle.